Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Bradley Wolf, and I'm going over how to ethically use AI to help you edit a speech outline. So I'm using Microsoft Copilot in this example. So first, create Microsoft Copilot, and let me say, if I give you my speech outline, and you give me suggestions on how to make it better. So again, just letting the AI software know what I want it to do. And then I've already copied my speech outline. I'm going to put that in here and we'll see what it comes up with. So this is a well-structured outline and it communicates the problem, cause, and solution in an organized manner. Here are some suggestions to enhance its effectiveness. So again, it's going point by point, giving me ideas on how to improve this speech. And so a lot of great information here, as we'll go through. It's talking about making it very emotional and relatable in the beginning. So added vivid imagery, emotional elements, really bringing that story to life in the introduction. So we can go up here just so you can see the speech outline. Didn't copy 100% well, but so Glenda is a working mother in agriculture in rural Nicaragua. The wages she has earned from raising livestock and basic farming grains had allowed her to move her family out of her in-laws' home into a space of her own. Right now, she's fundraising at kiva.org to get a loan to construct a bathroom for her family. So it's descriptive, but it's not as emotional. And when we look at persuasive speeches, emotions can really win the day. We want to use authentic emotions that fit well with the speech. But again, I'm missing those at least in that description. Now, when I'm presenting, this could still be the outline, but just when I'm presenting the speech, I have to make sure to emphasize those emotions with my tone of voice. And it says here you can describe the challenges her family faces without a bathroom and how this impacts daily life. And then personal connection. So connecting it, you can connect it to me, you can connect it to the audience. It says here connecting to the audience's own life. Sometimes the audience can relate more to the presenter or the example you get to relate it to yourself can connect with the audience as well. So talking about how sanitation is sometimes taken for granted, especially in the United States. Again, it has a lot of good examples here. So we've got strength in statistics. So I have evidence, but really emphasizing the scale of the problem, bringing it to life a little bit more. So using visual aids, I'd use a visual aid for it, but it's giving me examples of visual aids that I could use. Point two, talking about some anecdotes or quotes from individuals can help the audience connect emotionally to the issue. So again, with that persuasive speech, you want to tap into those emotions. And then expand slightly on how rural poverty specific limits access to sanitation. So talking about factors like infrastructure or government support. So again, you didn't read through my entire outline, but again, these are very good ideas. The outlines on sanitation in rural Nicaragua. So it's giving me some good ideas on how to add to it. Now, of course, there's time limits with most speeches. So we can see here. Let me see if I can get to point two. So point two already has a amount of information. I have subpoint A, subpoint B, and then a transition. So if I'm adding more to it, I may have to take other things away. And so really figuring out that timing. But these are good ideas on how to edit it. So again, I'm not just going to take everything that the AI tells me to do and say, oh, yes, I'm going to put this all in there. Certainly not going to copy and paste things from AI and put it in there because there are a lot of AI detectors. They're not 100% accurate or reliable. But that can cause issues. I've seen in the news, you may have seen it yourself, with students kind of getting kicked out of schools because they get flagged for using AI. Sometimes they're just using the AI for editing, like Grammarly, but certainly you don't want AI doing the assignments for you. So avoiding those detectors, make the edits yourself, put it in your own words, your own language, and don't just copy and paste or type word for word, right? It's the same thing as copying and pasting, but you want to make the edits yourself. But it's giving some good ideas on how I can enhance this, and I may need to take things away and saying, okay, what's more valuable? They're more valuable. Just talking about the statistic here, or do I need to add more of those emotional elements? Canceling on my laptop. So again, just using it to give you some ideas for brainstorming. I'm not asking it to make the edits for me. I'm just having AI give me ideas on how I can enhance the outline, and then I can make the edits myself. So that's one way using AI as a tool. It's like a tutor, right? Going to a tutor at your school, but here I'm just asking AI to do it. It's available 24/7. It makes it very easy and accessible to me, and it gives me some great ideas on how I can enhance the presentation. So I hope you found this valuable, how to use AI for editing outlines. And always feel free to experiment with AI, but remember, you want to do it ethically, and you want to do your own work at the end of the day when you're doing any sort of homework for all your classes. Thanks for watching.